everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with my Scrap Backwards page of the week. And I'm also participating in the Mind the Scrap Summer Challenge. So I've assembled things that will support the photo. And I'm not going backwards for this one because I knew that I would scrap this set of photos. This is a picture of Barrett when he was about, I don't know, 3, I guess, playing with a cat that his dad and stepmom had at the time. The cat's name was Brick, and just the gentlest cat you'd ever want to know. Could take prodding and poking by a 3-year-old and still never show his claws. And I'll always kind of think of him as that little kid. And of course, in my pages, you've probably kind of seen him grow up well beyond that. And today, this is the photo of the recruiter picking him up to take him to the hotel before they take a bus out to tomorrow morning to basic training for Army Reserves. And there's his proud dad there, and that's his truck that he's leaving behind and doesn't know that his sister is going to learn to drive on it. Can you believe Ava's learning to drive so she can get her learner's permit? That's crazy talk. Okay, so I am one of the requirements for points this week is to scrap lift someone who's also in the challenge. So I went to the week 1 albums, and I picked this one by Heather Burton, which she's on team 5, and she did this for week 2. So I'm not going to have everything that she has because a lot of the stuff that she has was for requirements for that week. So what attracted me to this page is that she's got the 2 exact same size photos kind of mashed together. And so I printed mine together and made them look like they're mashed together. In fact, they're mashed together on a word processing palette. Anyway, and I've got 2 blocks of patterned paper. They're not from the same collection. They don't seem to go together, but they're both from my Scrap Backwards kit. And I can bring in enough colors that before it's all over with, I think they'll look like they belong. I have this from my Scrap Backwards kit also. This is a branding strip from a paper in Spectrum Gardenia, I think. And I like it because it has the red that's here. In fact, this paper, it may be from this paper. This paper is also Spectrum Gardenia, I think. And I'm not sure what this is. It came in a Mind the Scrap kit. It looks like Pink Fresh of some sort. I think that must be from one of the new Pink Fresh collections. So I'm going to put things at an angle, which was another thing I liked about Heather's page. And then we're just going to start adding stuff and building it. So I'm going to do this and kind of do it like that. And I'm going to get this on here. I wanted some of all the colors to show like they do in Heather's. But I want to be sure that I line this up straight on one of those straight lines. Okay, there. And I have a bunch of stuff over here that I may or may not use. This week we have to use sequins, so I've got these bright and colorful sequins that are from Bella Boulevard, and they came in the August Mind the Scrap kit, and I've been just dying to use them. So I've got this. I'm going to kind of bring it down a bit and lay it this way. The photos will kind of go here, and then I can I'm going to go ahead and put some tape behind this. Actually, I'm going to use this tape because it's thicker, but it's skinnier. It's thicker from top to bottom and skinnier from, it's hard to say that. It's thin enough to fit on a 12-inch or a half-inch. I'm going to say anything's thin enough to fit on 12 inches. A half an inch strip of paper, but it lifts it up high. It has thicker lift. Let's see what we're going to do. I want to be sure that I get this on straight too. So I'm going to turn this way. If I get it lined up there, it should be lined up everywhere else. Okay. And that way, with it lifted up so high, I can tuck things in and layer things around. So I have this piece of, this is the bottom part of a tag. And if I put it this way, of course, the word details is going to be upside down. But if I overlap that with get out the map, which kind of seems appropriate for someone leaving for the Army. Now, in Heather's, she kind of moved this over so it was kind of overlapping there. And that leaves me a little bit more room over here for embellishments. I'm going to put some foam behind this. Let's see, do this. That's not quite the right size yet. Okay. I'm just going to put it on there so that we know where it is and what I have left, what real estate I have left to work with. Okay. Now, I have an arrow. Heather's got an arrow that she's got some stars on. She has a word strip. My arrow says beach, and this is not at all a beach. A beach page. And I'm making my little word strip. This says stay cool. And it's kind of a take on a military themed television series called Generation Kill, where they were always telling each other stay frosty. So James will appreciate that, I'm sure. And I'm going to tuck it here so that you kind of see the color and that kind of, well, let me get this down. Because I want this all to kind of be together in a cluster. And I put that like so. And I'm going to use this black and white butterfly right here. Primarily because I'm going to use black and white twine. And I want there to be a black and white element there. I've got this piece. I'm going to put this here kind of as a nod to her stars. I don't need to put a star, but I love wood stars. And I think Barrett is a star for having done all the research and kind of figured out that, you know, what was best for the future that he envisioned. And he had to do some thinking about that because, as you all know, it seemed like football was going to be his future. And it may be in there somewhere, but he's doing what he needs to do to ensure that he has the financing, and he understands that there will be some education. Let's see, involved in there. So, and he's already applied to colleges to go to next fall when he'll be back. I'm gonna do this kind of right across here, and I'm gonna use, I could use Seek and then Magic, and I would be kind of repeating her title is The Magic is Calling. Or I could go with Chase Your Dreams. You know, I like the idea of that word magic. And seeking magic kind of should be what it's all about. And the fonts are a little bit different, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on there, and I've got the dot for that eye. Oh, come now. Having a little trouble here getting that off the page. Maybe I can do that off camera if I can't get it right here now. Okay, there we go. And then we'll do Seek. I like that that's in black. And I'm going to put Seek kind of halfway over the photo and over that title. I'll kind of do it that way. I have another butterfly that I could use up here, but I think I'm going to leave it. I'm going to put it back in the box and see if there's another kind of neutral-ish. Here's the thing that says this says get out the map. That's a Stephen Duncan. This is a where to next map. So why don't I do that right there? That is just too cute. And then let me see. Here's another map that I like the other one better. And this is all from my Scrap Backwards kit, where I brought in leftovers from classes and things like that. I have this little bitty tiny thing that says today. That is from, I think, Little Puffies from Print Shop. Excuse me. So, let me put some foam behind here to raise it up a bit. Okay. And I don't think I need anything else from here other than I kind of like the hearts. And I had some smaller ones that I was maybe going to use. So I'm going to go here and here. And I have this thing that says shine bright like a diamond. I thought I'd maybe eliminate the like a diamond part and just left the shine bright. But I'm not seeing where I would like it. So I'm going to skip that one. And I have a leaf. It hurts my soul not to use flowers on a layout. And there's nothing wrong with using flowers on a layout about a kid going off to basic training. But I was going to try not to use flowers. How about I put this guy right there or right here? I like that. Let me put a little bit of glue on the part that's going to be fully hidden, and it'll kind of curl the rest of it up a bit. So I'm kind of building a cluster up there where Heather didn't really have one. But right over here, I've got this thing. I'm kind of bringing some blue down over here. And this says, and I'm going to go just like I had it on the sticker sheet and put it in different directions. So that is done. And now I'm going to do sequins and the twine. I'm going to take the twine, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I want to do something different, but different from what? Let's see. I could kind of take it like this and have it kind of hanging down that way. And then I could go like that. Why don't I just do that? Okay, that's on there, and then that's on there. I don't want it to cover up, stay cool. So I will let it kind of come down like this, or I could just do that. And I have no idea what that's supposed to represent, and my feeling is it doesn't have to represent anything. Okay, now sequins. These are the coolest sequins. They're huge, and there are flowers. Wow, okay, so cool. There are some, and the square orange ones, how awesome are those? There, and then a little regular yellow ones, and as long as they're shiny and have holes in them, they count as sequins. So the stars and the big ones and the squares, and I have to have a red down here. That's not gonna, well, maybe it, I was thinking it didn't really make contact with the glue and it's not staying in place. So I'm probably pretty sure that's not making enough contact to count. When it kind of squeezes up through the hole, that's when I know it's okay. And I'm gonna put a red one right there, and I've got an orange one stuck to my thumb, so let's put it somewhere, maybe right here, and I'll tuck a yellow one under, let's go right there, and then I have a blue star that can go over here by this wooden star, and I'm not counting. Here's a little flower. Gonna add it here, and then I'm gonna put a yellow round one right here. And I'll finish, to me that finishes that part off. And I'm gonna take this red one, and I've got another big yellow one that I'm gonna do up here. Let it be halfway on and halfway off. And I'll do an orange square up here as well. Except I'll put it sort of diamond shaped. Let me get a red circle and a pink flower, maybe, why not? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, 17. And I'm gonna go here with this blue, that's 18. And this is a blue square, and I have a yellow small round one. I have another red, big red flower to go there, and I have a white sequin that might want to go here. Get that down there. And I'm gonna do a green one here as well. Right there. And I'm gonna put something there. I don't know what it is yet. Let's see if there's anything I haven't used yet. I'm thinking I need a star in that cluster right here, for example. Actually, I think it needs to be here. And what do I want over there? Let's go with I've already got a blue flower. How about a pink flower? Or no, a small yellow round one. And that goes there. Oops, there's a pink flower. I may as well put that there. And here's another blue flower, and it's already out. So why not there? Okay, I think I have more than the 20 required sequins. I have twine, I have hearts. Oh, I did not distress or tear my paper. Watch me do it now. Oh my gosh. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kind of curl it up like that. And I'm going to do something similar here. That's not, I had intended to actually tear an edge, but this gives you that kind of distressed, and in many places it is torn. Let's see, I need more glue here for that guy. Okay. There we go. All right. So what I want to do is add a little bit of journaling. I'll always think of you as the little boy with brick. Go get him. Okay, so there's all kinds of goodies from different, just about everything in my kids is from old Mind the Scrap kits, including these sequins, which is not from an old Mind the Scrap kit, it's from the current one, the August one, but I'd used quite a bit from that kit, and I decided that rather than keeping it separate, I'd blend it in with previous kits. And so I think I have everything there that I need. Thank you, Heather Burton, for your inspiration, and thank you all for watching. Bye.